Hello, welcome. We are here to answer your questions. We gathered the questions that you asked us in the comments. So please feel free to ask more if you want, because we are always happy to answer your questions. So we are ready to start?
Yes.
Yeah.
The first one is from Jeff Hofer. I hope I pronounced the names correctly. Sorry if I don't. So, you guys are doing some sort of permaculture gardening with your vegetables. Are you able to grow vegetables in winter with these spirals? There are a few more questions that are also related to spiral cones, so I'm going to go on and I'm going to answer to all of them in one go. The second question comes from Fuad El Shopri. Here, I will ask a question. Does the size of the spiral cones vary depending on the size of the plant? Is there a direct or inverse relationship between the size of the cone and the size or age of the plant? For example, do we increase the number of cones? And the last one is from Kauter, and she asks, what is the name of the material we use to make the spirals? A spiral alone will not allow you to make a complete change between a vegetable that will not be growing in winter and then suddenly, just because you put a spiral, it will be growing in winter. Does the size matter? So the size always matters in electroculture because depending on the size of the spiral, first of all, you will use more or less material. The material is already conductive by itself, so if you have more material, more metal, or more copper in this case, you will have more voltage and therefore you will gather more energy for the plant. What is the name of the material? So you can use iron or aluminium for your spirals. It's working well. But if you want to be even more efficient, you can use copper or bronze or even they say zinc. I have made this try with copper and effectively it is quite a good material for your antennas, for your wires. The point is copper is more expensive, so if you're not going to use a big quantity, then it is fine to use copper. Or if you have a very large budget and you want to use a large budget, then you can go with copper. Nermin Uyar asked in the video about pure electroculture, big yield and fantastic results. The question is amazing, well done. You can share the metric sizes such as how tall the main stick of the antenna and how many square meters we can affect with this method. Wish you abundance with nature.
First of all, thank you for your nice words, Nermin. Well, basically, when you have an antenna, you have to see for yourself because generally, the conditions that you have in your garden, the soil conductivity, and what you have around the physical elements that you could have close by, like maybe other buildings, houses, trees, or anything else, it is going to determine how the magnetism and the electromagnetic field that you would like to create with your antenna is going to be created. Therefore, generally, the best is that you check yourself. If I give you a specific number, I could tell you every 10, 15 square meters as a general thing. But the best is that you check for yourself. Ourselves, we have antennas that are 7 and 8 meters high. And that is helping us a lot because we have a big vegetable garden. So therefore, we can influence a bigger area. Of course, if you complement your antenna with wire that can be aluminum, iron, or in the best case, copper, that goes through your antenna, around the antenna, all the way down, and then goes inside the soil, like 20 centimeters more or less, in the north direction, in the direction of the magnetic north, you can extend the effect of your antenna.